Parties are fun, aren't they? Well, yes, if you were popular throughout school, and no if you weren't. Well, how do parties relate to our today's video, you might wonder? You will soon get to know. Welcome back, folks. We are back with a new video to make your life a little easier. Today, we will be talking about credit scores and credit reports. Let's get going. Let's go back to your school days, shall we? Imagine you are throwing a wild party at your home since your parents are out of town for some days. Now, let's say your credit score is your popularity rating. The higher your score, the more people would like to hang out with you. In the simplest of terms, a credit score is a number that tells institutions, such as banks, how creditworthy you are. That is, if they can lend you money or not. Credit reports, on the other hand, are like those juicy paparazzi magazines that spill secrets about how responsible you have been with your financial decisions. These reports carry information regarding your credit history, which includes your loan-paying history, the status of your credit accounts, etc. All this information can affect your credit score. Banks and lenders use credit scores and credit reports to measure not only your credit worthiness, but also the likelihood of you being able to pay back their money with interest. We will first understand credit scores and then get into reports. Credit score, as I said, is a number that indicates if you are reliable enough to pay back a certain amount of money given to you as a loan. It is usually a three-digit number that is typically between 300 and 850, which represents your overall credit risk at a glance. It is calculated based on the information in your credit report, such as how much money you owe, whether you've paid on time or late, how long you've had credit, how much new credit you have, and whether you have a mix of different types of credit. Complicated? Yes, it might sound a bit overwhelming, but it's important to keep in mind if you are looking for a new loan. A great credit score is 800 or 800 plus, and it guarantees you a good loan, while a bad credit score is 579 and below. It is also important to know that you have many credit scores, and there are many ways in which you get them. Credit scores differ depending on which credit reporting agency has provided the information, the type of scoring model used, etc. Well, it's not just the banks that will be looking at your popularity ratings. I mean, your credit scores, private lender and landlords will also be looking at them if you are either taking a loan from them or renting an apartment. If you've had a shaky past with finances, then your credit score might be a bit shaky too. It's like your credit score is an unprofessional tightrope walker, one missed bill, rent, or repayment, and it will come dangling down. Don't worry, there are some cushions it can fall onto, and maybe with some effort get back on the rope again. But those efforts will be put in by you. Till then, your credit score is going to bask in the sun on the ground, like it was some alligator on a holiday. Now, how does one put in these efforts and force this lazy alligator on the tightrope again? Let's go through some tips. First and foremost, maintain sensible payment practices. You need to develop a habit of promptly submitting payments for credit cards, loans, and other such financial obligations. Ensuring that you're paying your debts on time will also positively affect your credit score. Next, diversify your credit mix. Credits are of many kinds: auto loans, home loans, credit cards, mortgages, etc. If you can show a certain level of capability in handling a mix of credits, this can affect your credit worthiness and your credit score positively. Thirdly, you have to demonstrate wise management of your credit. This includes behaviors such as not maxing out your credit card, avoiding the use of credit in unnecessary situations, and making sure that you are not accumulating too much debt. You need to make thoughtful decisions and show restraint whenever you indulge in credit-related activities. This will help you elevate your credit score easily. Lastly, establishing for yourself a stable financial foundation by ensuring that you have a steady source of income, an emergency fund, and a manageable debt-to-income ratio are all signs that a credit reporting agency sees in an individual to deem them a low-risk borrower and thus increase their credit score. Remember that to enhance your credit scores, you will have to maintain commitment, patience, and consistency. Now that we have talked in length about credit scores, let's get to the credit reports. Credit reports are a compilation of all your financial decisions, credit history, repayment history, income sources, rent payments, bill payments, etc. A largely positive credit report usually leads to a better credit score, thus also increasing your chances of getting that car loan that you have been wanting. Like any other report card, you need to have good remarks in this one as well. The difference is the remarks that you want to receive in the credit report are something along the lines of Master of Money Management or Captain of Credit Card Control. Just like your school's yearbook, your credit report also has those wacky pictures, well, not pictures, but data of your credit accounts, loans, and credit cards. It's like a collection of funny snapshots of your financial life, showcasing your financial relationships, and revealing if you've been a faithful friend to your creditors or a little bit of a troublemaker. Well, everyone at some moment in their school life has had some cringe-worthy moments. Your credit report likewise will also have stories of your financial hiccups, but it also gives you a chance to know where you went wrong and learn from those mistakes. Now, how does one make sure that their credit report is positive? Make sure that you develop a habit of making timely payments, especially when it comes to your credit card payments, rent, debt payments, etc. By doing this, you are expressing that you are responsible and punctual when it comes to your financial obligations. Next, be mindful of your debt-to-income ratio. Make sure that the debt you are paying is in harmony with your income levels, or it might lead to delayed payments and financial strain that will not look good on your credit report. Also, minimize your credit inquiries and applications. Too many credit applications can make you appear risky to lenders. You need to make strategic and thoughtful credit inquiries. Next, as is the case with maintaining positive credit scores, for positive credit reports as well, you will have to maintain a wide and healthy mix of credit. It proves to your possible lenders that you are responsible and able enough to handle multiple types of credit healthily. Lastly, make sure that you check your credit report regularly and keep it up to date. You should check them out for any errors and address them quickly. You do not need some unwelcome surprises showing up like uninvited guests. That can put you in a tough spot if not taken care of promptly. Also, it is important to remember that through December 2023, everyone in the U.S. can get a free credit report each week from all 3 nationwide credit bureaus that are Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion at annualcreditreport.com. Get yours right away. Well then, what are some things that one shouldn't do? First and foremost, avoid missing or making late payments on your credit cards, loans, or other bills. Payment history is a crucial factor in your credit score, and consistent on-time payments are essential for a positive credit report. Next, do not default on your loans. Defaulting on loans such as student loans or personal loans can severely damage your credit report. Work with your lenders to find alternatives if you're facing financial difficulties. Next, keep your credit card balances well below the credit limit. High credit card utilization can negatively impact your credit score. Also remember, each time you apply for a new credit card or loan, a hard inquiry is made on your credit report. Too many hard inquiries within a short period can lower your credit score. It's your credit and your finances. You need to take up complete responsibility for it. Remember, your credit report is like an orchestra. All the financial instruments that you play will contribute to the tune of this orchestra, and you have to make it sound harmonious so that your viewers, that is, the lenders and banks, enjoy the show and do come back for more. I hope you understood now what credit reports and credit scores are. Remember, it's your credit, it's your responsibility. Like this video, share it with your friends and subscribe to our channel for more such finance-related content. Goodbye.